Hello
Deal.
everyone, my name is Otis and welcome to Doki Literature Club. Now today I am joined by Flaming, you can't handle the heat, uh, and we are playing as you see ahead of us. So this game does have a warning, as most of you already know, because honestly this game has been memed across the world. So let's
Yes.
just go ahead and get into this new
New game.
game.
Um, what's your name?
Oh, it didn't give me the option, so
Oh, it's still the same, I'm guessing.
It's still Tom Holland, by the way. We had to fix this recording just because it was immediately glitching out, so he had to open his copy.
Okay.
So now we got it working. So yeah, my character's name is Tom Holland, as you may see. And we shall get this started. So, do you want to be the character that you see ahead of us?
Isn't that...
Don't mention. Let anyone else who hasn't seen it not get spoiled.
I know, but isn't that you know who?
We know who, and yes, that is who.
Only because we've watched videos, okay, people?
Yes, exactly. But hey, it's still a fun game, no matter what you think of it.
Okay, should I? Or do you want to do it?
I'm uncertain. Do you want to do it, or should I?
I mean, we can go back and forth for around 5 minutes.
I know,
and get
and I
content.
technically have two voices that would work. And I really want to do one of the voices for this, but you can't take it seriously. And the fact that a part of this character gets extremely depressing.
Mm-hmm. That's a hint for all you who know.
Yeah, it's a hint. Except this entire game is about like depression in every sort of is the term. So
Yeah, mental illness.
yeah, of every single character.
Well, if you have a voice, you should do it.
All right, so I'm not gonna do the soft one, by the way. This is the one I'm gonna do. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm trying to do the smoker voice with that, but it's hard. Because right now I have like a little bump in my throat, and I need to I need to stick with it for a while in order to do it. So, do you want to be the main character, or... I mean, I just read, like, the entire narration, but do you want to be the main character?
Yeah, sure. I'll have a voice, too.
Alright, let's click. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided... Oh, wait, never mind, it's you. Go ahead, Tom Holland. Read.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
This is a weird video, guys. Accept it.
It's not weird. It's content.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Tom Holland.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
He. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tom Holland, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs.
Well, except the word switch.
I haven't been looking either.
No, it's the fact that you switched not really on the previous
You
line.
know what? Leave my brain whole.
But yeah, okay.
The voices are distracting enough.
Alright. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year!
Did I?
I like how my voice is slowly becoming the smoker of Ash Ketchum. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-oh. Well, Sorry, wrong one. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I didn't read the word socialize, so like when I went past it, I caught a glimpse of the bottom first word, and I immediately thought of trying to remember what it's called. But it's entirely in ways appropriate, in others not. So schizophrenia. Learn how to schizophrenia or have any skills before college. Anyways, your happiness is really important to me, you know.
This is us just making fun of the game, basically.
This is pretty much my type of video when it comes to voice acting characters, though. We make fun of the game at the simplest ways possible, even if we can't actually find anything.
I mean, it's a good game in general, though.
It is a good game. It's a strong.
Don't knock it till you try it, okay?
Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the reading. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to be the real world.
Uh-oh.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is an ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello?
Sayori.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I like how I keep interrupting you on accident.
It's fine.
I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know.
You know what? Question mark.
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah. I'm going to the anime club.
My throat is burning from just reading Sayori's lines.
This is why you need water, which I just ran out of.
Oh, I didn't have a bottle of water next to me.
That seems like a you problem.
Well, I'm upstairs.
Wait. I'm going to the anime club. This is the anime club.
No, this is the classroom. He decided he was going to go to the anime club. But this is the manga club. This is the visual novel club. As you see my little bow, that means we are in a visual novel, because it is perfect without any actual statistical lighting from that window over there even shining on it. Because it is shining on my face when I'm not looking at the window. Actually, that is one point you can make.
Yeah.
But then that would be just way too hypocritical, if anything. Kind of like my stutter. Anyways, come on, please!
Why do you care so much? Anyway, question mark.
Why do you have to comment on... You know, never mind. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Wow. Awkward.
Very.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Exclamation mark.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Question mark.
Yes! Let's go!
Black screen.
Yep, and thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
That's actually not that bad of a deal, trust me.
That's
It's-
a pretty common deal. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's a
delicious.
good cupcake, too.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Considering how Sayori makes it, and she pretty much, like, runs food.
Yeah.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! Never mind.
I told you. Don't call me a new member.
I glance around the room. Okay, who will be voicing Yuri?
I mean, let's see. I don't know.
Do you only have the,
I mean... I haven't done other voices in a while, so...
Let's hear him.
Okay, let's see. There's...
This one.
Hold on.
Yeah, we need to clear our throats.
Yeah, just give us a minute.
Literally only coughing for a straight minute on our video. Not editing it out, by the way. Yeah, continue for that straight minute. I'm watching the timer just to make it a minute. I can't even tell which time we started coughing anyways. I'm just going to wait another 10 seconds. Now. Okay. Alright. So, what's your voices?
Hi.
That sounds the exact same.
Hi.
Do it.
for Sayori. Just a really deep manly
Oh crap! I
voice.
went back. So I'm gonna click on the history. Okay, so read the line.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All right.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
That's one thing I thought of.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ooh, I had a demented voice that I really want to use.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on.
Hi there.
Ah, okay, got it.
Ah, Tom Holland. What a nice surprise.
I like how that sounds like any voicing of a World of Warcraft character.
Actually, I was thinking it sounds a lot like Venom.
That too, but I'm more focused on like one of the. Trying to remember what they're called, but like you start off at level 50 with them. Either way, next line.
Oh.
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm not gonna yell that one.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
It's the fact that you took on 3 characters. I took on the narrator, Natsuki, and Sayori. You took.
I mean, it's 6 in total things you have to like.
Yeah, because we're doing different parts. I'm doing
Yeah.
narrator. You're doing the main character, which is pretty much the narrator.
Yeah.
Natsuki.
My brain don't work sometimes.
But yeah. Anyways, Yuri's
Yeah.
was like a deep voice, but you
Yeah,
you keep
I
doing that
just
robotic
messed up.
one.
You know what? My brain's confused.
Fine. Okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girl.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
Sorry, what'd you say?
That didn't sound very quiet. Just imagine that in your ear at that volume.
That humph.
Yeah.
Because
Go
I
ahead.
humphed through my nose. That's what I did. I could feel my my nostrils flare as I did that sound. And that was awkward feeling. Now my nose burns. Anyways,
Anyway, this is Natsuki, full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
wait, are you Dumbo the elephant for Yuri or something?
Okay, it's a deep voice that's confused all the time.
All right. Yeah. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you. Crap.
And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Tom Holland.
Yeah, we have to stick with the Tom Holland. No doubt.
Yeah.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Oh
We
God,
do
that
know each
position
other.
change.
Yeah, we do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Do you like the CGIs?
Yeah.
You're saying yes to him?
Yeah.
but you're uncomfortable and unsure of whether to say yes.
Yeah.
Even though at the start of the video, you were pretty much talking about the...
Shh. I don't need to know that.
They could just look at the start of the video if it's on the
Damn it.
same video.
Recordings.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league.
Same.
Kind of like in real life. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little,
Yeah, you too, Monika.
Come sit down, Tom Holland. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika.
Which table? Because there's like 20 of them.
Just imagine all of them are shoved together.
Okay.
All of them. Somehow.
All of them.
Somehow they're shoved together to where they
See-
fit. With the chairs somehow sticking with each desk.
See, I just want to sit in that chair that's in the closet back there.
Oh, we know whose spot that is. We know whose spot that is.
Shh, but they don't.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I'm trying to stick with the voices. It's hard to, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm
see?
agreeing with you. But no, like, yeah, Natsuki's my nose flared more.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. There. This is the best I can do for this voice now, okay? Sorry, I got a little too excited.
The smoker voice.
Yeah, the smoker voice sticks Sayori somehow.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Question mark.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. I was about to say widened for some reason. It's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah!
Oh god, that had a lot of congestion with it. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Meow.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Well,
Cute!
I crossed
I
my
had-
eyes and went up with that.
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki.
I can't. Yeah, there you go.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Natsuki just
Her
doesn't have...
voice changes like
Can't- She's the...
she's going through puberty. Okay.
She is a first year, so that makes more sense than all the others. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full. Oh wait.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Nah.
I was gonna
You know
say you like butchered that name so badly.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna butcher her name every single time.
She's just unrespected now. She's just disrespect. I said unrespected. It's like you're taking it back. No, she's disrespected.
Yeah.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I mean, when she acts like that, she's gonna get her name butchered.
Eh?
Question mark.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe.
Well,
Maybe. But not for you. Not for you, no. You, dummy.
I have to flare my nose every single time I do her.
Alright, alright.
I could feel multiple like bumps in my nose every time I even like do say well, Natsuki. Like, Sayori, I have no facial change whatsoever for. Natsuki, I flare my nose and just like change every single aspect of my face. Anyways, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea seat. Well, tea set.
TC.
Yeah, tea seats. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I wanted to keep saying like tea seat, but I couldn't because it didn't say set.
Alright.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
You had to say tea seat. You messed it up. You had to say
I
tea seat.
completely messed it up. I thought Sayori popped up and it confused me because oh god, my brain!
Wait, how did Sayori pop up for you? You mean that's Yuri, and it's your own line.
I know. That's why my brain's definitely confused.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Question mark.
You don't. Don't worry. The teachers give us permission.
It's gave.
Well, you know what? It's close enough, okay?
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Okay. 3 of my characters in a row.
Yeah, 3 of
This
your
is
characters. Well, hey, I have 3 of my characters all the time.
You know what? True.
So,
Well, technically, you have the narrator.
yeah, the
So-
narrator talks more than the main character does.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Eh.
he has like full-on paragraphs, pages.
Oh, crap. I think. Hold on.
I. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
I'm having a mental breakdown.
That happens a lot for you.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's not Patrick.
You know what? It's a deep voice.
Can you do a Patrick voice?
No. Not really.
Not Patrick Swayze. We know the Patrick I'm talking about.
Patrick Star.
Yes.
The real star of the show.
So, yeah.
That's you, by the way.
Wait, did you say that, that's not?
What?
Did you say that, that's not?
Yeah.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoying tea. But I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you to consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy, so
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As president of the Leisure Club, it's my duty to make the club full and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Question mark.
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and prepare for events.
My voice is going.
I still don't have a line, so I could have just walked away by now. Except I have to keep clicking just to keep up with you.
Yeah.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Would I have to pick this voice for the most talkative one in the group? Oh god.
Yeah, you did.
It takes a lot out of me, too.
So does the smoker.
True.
And if I encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream.
Finally, I get a line. It took
Congrats.
so long. Wait, it's 32. We passed our point too. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. just kidding. I'll actually do this line, and then I'll go get a water. Then we'll stop this. Okay. So
Yeah.
well, we'll go to the first decision.
First decision. Doo-doo.
It's gonna be pretty far.
Doo-doo. Skip.
No, we're doing our lines to the first decision.
Oh, well, butts.
Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Where are we?
Tom Holland. Then I'm surprised there are.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I skipped.
Do you have to read history now?
Yeah. I have heard this before. I guess.
Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Let's look for a lot of Monikas.
Yeah.
That's what. Monika is a really great leader.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And Yuri also nods in agreement. Now your line.
And that is.
Then I'm surprised.
Okay, so I'm there.
Then I'm surprised. There aren't more people in the club yet.
Oh, that voice took me out.
It might be hard to start a new club.
You could put that way. Put it.
That sounds too sexual.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow with this club before we
Graduate.
You picked a hard voice just for the.
Yeah, I know. It takes a lot
Yeah.
out of my voice.
Alright, everyone.
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
Oh,
Wrong
fudge.
voice.
See, oh god, the
Patrick
voices.
voice.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Wait, sorry, what?
Look at that line of ladies.
The lady part?
Yeah.
Oh,
In the comments, write down.
oh, as in like you see all four ladies.
Yeah. Here, let's do a thing in the comments. From Natsuki to Monika is A to D. Write down the letter of who's best for you.
And we will decide from that, except not really, because I won't get any comments
Yeah,
for
I mean,
the next time
if
we
you
make this
do.
video. So, yeah, if someone is quick enough to comment, which I'm pretty sure he'll just comment on my video and be the only one to comment
Yeah.
immediately. So, yeah, in the comments below, go ahead and decide at this point which character you want us to go after when it comes to the decision. A through D, which I had a feeling Flaming had double interpretations for that, so we'll just say 1 through 4.
Yeah.
1 through 4, because I
1
feel
through
as though,
4.
yeah, Flaming, I
Shh, I don't need to know. It's a secret.
I'm pretty sure they do too.
Okay.
I don't have an appropriate crowd. Anyways, maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Neither can I with their voices. So, Tom Holland, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well,
This is so far the hardest ones you have been able to distinguish.
I know.
Yeah,
I think I got that one though.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. For me, it's just Natsuki in general. I'm able to distinguish my own voice in Sayori's. It's just Natsuki's hard to like stick down.
Yeah.
Because like it flares in different ways.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I think I read through it. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga?
You said it questionably.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how I would do huge space gapage.
It's just ... as in like it's silent. It's not extended.
Just.
Anyways, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
No, not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Question mark.
Well,
Let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
That doesn't look like she has a teacup.
It's maybe on the desk behind her.
my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Same.
But yeah, that's totally why she has her hands behind her back to trace the teacups. Yeah, that's why we're able to see it somehow.
She's rubbing her finger around the teacup. Like it
Yeah,
said.
she's tracing the rim of her teacup.
I think we just made this so much worse.
Of course we did. Continue.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I messed that up.
I have no idea. Anyways, Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes line up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. And
Same.
from our knowledge, it's not just books that she finds comfort in.
Shh.
But, well, we won't explain it.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, you probably didn't know exactly what I was thinking of either, because it's a long list of things. There's a long list. Yeah.
Like.
Let's just say a large percent of the second half of the story with her.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep
Psychological.
Why did I say phys?
psychological elements usually interest me as well.
Immerse.
That's what I said, but wrong.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
I'm holding my mouse to my mic so you could hear me clicking.
Just like,
I desperately grasp anything I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Well, that would be nice to have that conversation with the rock, actually.
I mean, yeah, especially if it's Patrick's rock, you know?
I was thinking of a different type of rock.
I mean, it's sort of a rock. At the same time, for him, it's a boulder.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We have
That's a good rock too. to
yeah,
have a
it's a
conversation
good rock to have a conversation with,
Yeah,
because it can actually respond.
yeah, true.
I mean, Patrick's rock actually opens up for you, though.
I see what you did there.
Anyways, Monika,
I know. I'm getting ready with the
getting ready.
painful voice.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I heard that.
I know, my mic is directly pushed up against my mouse.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal Hoyer.
Hoyer? It was Holo and then Hoyer.
Yeah, my brain is.
Not awake.
Surreal Horror.
I cannot. My
Horror.
tongue twister.
Horror.
Horror.
You just push it.
Sur-
Push real good.
Push it.
No, can't. Copyright. No.
I can butcher it so much that it's not copyright.
I think your mic's butchering it for you.
That is true.
Anyways,
Surreal horror.
Surreal Horror.
I cannot do it in the deep voice.
no why.
I know.
Yeah, you even said Hoyer when you were doing it.
Hoyer.
Horror.
Horror. There you go. Is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, you could say it's horrible.
Oh, why is that?
See, you're questioning your own joke.
Yeah.
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
She has a crush.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you? Natsuki.
And if you notice, in this conversation, all three of them are blushing whenever they talk to you.
They're blushing on their own, anyways.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, Monika is light blushing. But the thing is, Sayori and Yuri have heavily... Well, Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki all have already heavily blushed whenever they've talked to you.
Well, right now, with the three girls on, it's in line with their blushing. From Monika, it's light. From
Natsuki's just heavy.
yeah, heavy. And Yuri's in the middle.
Anyways,
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine.
I'm like screaming this.
I
And I have a
know.
feeling the rest of my family downstairs can hear me. Or in the room right beside me can hear me.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Oh.
I'm not cute.
I mean, one hand is semi on their shoulder. The other is like way off to the side, but you know what? Logistics.
In technicality.
Yeah. You know, if they made an anime of this, I would watch it.
Dom.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
And like
Question mark.
how we are literally 3/4 into an hour.
Really?
Yes. And we haven't even gone through the first decision yet.
I mean, it does take a while to get to the first decision, right?
In this game, it takes a while to get every decision. Anyways,
True.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
Why don't
Why
you?
don't you?
oh yeah.
Sir? Sir?
Natsuki wants to interrupt you with her own questioning. Why don't you share them sometimes?
Why don't you share them sometime? Question mark.
No! As I said, I'm gonna interrupt you. You're gonna share yours. I'm not sharing mine, okay? You share yours. You get all the popularity from my cuteness, okay? Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer, huh? Yet.
What
Question
you
mark.
saying, bitch? You just joined.
And I had to say that quietly.
I understand how Natsu feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't have one.
Oh, for me, I've done it before. You gotta, like, a low grade on a paper just because it was a part of what they said, just didn't include religion. So technically, yeah. Even though it wasn't even a religious topic that they wanted us to write about.
Technically, school is not allowed to do.
Yeah,
politics
they aren't
religion.
allowed to do any of that.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah, I just let it pass because I don't care. Anyways, Monika.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share of your work, you can set an example that helps. Let you feel comfortable enough to share hers.
And I like how there's one slightly American name out of all of these.
Monica,
Yeah, pretty much.
other than Tom Holland.
Tom. Well, the thing is, we typed that one in.
Yeah, but technically, I got it off of the first actor who did Spider-Man. That is Tom Holland, right? Yeah, right.
You just said the first actor that did Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tom Holland is not the first actor who did Spider-Man. Tom Holland's the most recent actor that did Spider-Man.
You know what? Close enough. It's a Spider-Man actor. My brain doesn't work. I haven't
Anyways,
seen Spider-Man in a while.
Yuri stays silent,
Mm-hmm.
and here's Tom Holland.
I guess that.
Oh God.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
So guys, if you've gotten this far into the video, please tell us in the comment section below, specifically specifying to Flaming that Tom Holland is the newest Spider-Man, not the oldest.
You know what? Screw my brain, okay?
And then send him a link to that dance performance by Tom Holland with the umbrellas.
It's pizza time.
Well, here's Sayori, so she's pretty much gonna take your pizza. She's a foodie.
Yeah.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri are both confused.
Question mark.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Wait,
Silence.
yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tom Holland?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Ignore that this random person is playing 5M, whatever that is.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I mean, I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought.
They all have the saddest faces.
They're all disappointed. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Except Yuri. Yuri's just like staring at you with a normal face.
She's just like, oh, okay.
But
Now it's dejected.
Yeah, now it is. I'm sorry, I thought.
Humph.
Hmm.
Tom Holland.
You all.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay. Decided then. I'll join the glitch club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
That looked like they all did it at the same time.
Of course they did. They have one frame for it, though, so...
Yes, I'm happy.
That was a mix between Sayori and Natsuki.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
I mean, hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
We did just come for the cupcakes.
That was the original purpose of it. So actually, Natsuki's the entire reason we're here. Not even
Yeah.
Sayori is, just Natsuki. Natsuki's the only reason.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Ledger Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. So we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Tom Holland, I look forward to seeing you. Seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Wait, but Yuri had a drink. That's a lie.
Oh, it's a dish of some sort. Anyways,
Hey, Tom Holland, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure. Might as well.
Yay!
Black screen.
And with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Okay, you know, that's just going to be a day one video because it's already like almost an hour.
Yeah.
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika.
And we're gonna pause on this. Remember, 1 to 4.
1
Who
to
you think we
4.
should go after?
And also, tell me how many times I've clicked into the mic.
Yeah.
Will I really be spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. And also tell us how many times Flaming has messed up, and also send him a link of the Tom Holland
Holland.
umbrella dance.
Yeah.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Don't make us write a poem we want to save.
Okay.
Big words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. We will do this another time. So my name is Lettuce. I have been joined by Flaming. And
Bye.
thank you guys for watching. Signing off.
I'm gonna go get water.